2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Reviews. Like, share, subscribe to the channel and do not forget to ring the bell to update the latest videos from RadioReviewer.com. The Car Connection Expert Review. Likes. Sharp styling. Low price of entry. Solid warranty. Safety features standard on most trims. Dislikes. But not on the base model. Not a value proposition. Short on interior space. Inexpensive looking materials. Buying tip. Start shopping here with the Eclipse Cross SE, as it now includes standard active safety features that you'll definitely want. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Specifications. Quick specs. Gas mileage, 25 miles per gallon city/26 miles per gallon highway. Engine, intercooled turbo regular unleaded i4, 1.5 liters. EPA class, small sport utility vehicles 4WD. Style name, Cell SAWC. Drivetrain, 4-wheel drive. Passenger capacity, 5. Passenger doors, 4. Body style, sport utility. Transmission, 8-speed CVT with sport mode incorporated, paddle shifters. Dimensions. Vehicle. EPA classification, small sport utility vehicles 4WD. Weight information. Base curb weight, pounds, 3,516. Interior dimensions. Front legroom, in, 40.9. Second shoulder room, in, 55.1. Passenger volume, ft cubed, 94.6. Second headroom, in, 37.3. Front shoulder room, in, 56.2. Second hip room, in, 52. Front headroom, in, 39.5. Second leg room, in, 35.3. Passenger capacity, 5. Front hip room, in, 53. Exterior dimensions. Height, overall, in, 66.5. Length, overall, in, 173.4. Minute ground clearance, in, 8.5. Track width, front, in, 60.6. Width, max without mirrors, in, 71.1. Wheelbase, in, 105.1. Track width, rear, in, 60.6. Cargo area dimensions. Cargo volume to seat 2, ft cubed, 22.6. Cargo volume to seat 3, ft cubed, 22.6. Cargo volume to seat 1, ft cubed, 48.9. Fuel economy. Fuel tank. Fuel tank capacity, approx. Gal, 15.8. Mileage. EPA fuel economy estate, city, MPG, 25. EPA fuel economy estate, highway, MPG, 26. Fuel economy estate combined, MPG, 25. Performance specs. Engine. Fuel system, gasoline direct injection. Engine type, intercooled turbo regular unleaded i4. See net horsepower at RPM, 152 at 5,500. Displacement, 1.5 liters/91. Engine order code, NA. See net torque at RPM, 184 at 3,500. Transmission. Trans description cont, CVT with odd. 7th gear ratio, 1, 0.52. Trans order code, NA. Reverse ratio, 1, 1.96. Trans description cont. Again, NA. 8th gear ratio, 1, 0.40. Trans type, 8. Final drive axle ratio, 1, 6.39. Drivetrain, 4-wheel drive. First gear ratio, 1, 2.63 to 0.66. Brakes. Disc, rear, yes or Yes. Brake ABS system, 4-wheel. Drum, rear, yes or nah. Front brake rotor diamex thickness, in, 11.6. Disc, front, yes or yes. Rear drum diamex width, in, nah. Brake type, 4-wheel disc. Rear brake rotor diamex thickness, in, 11.9. Steering. Turning diameter, curb to curb, foot, 34.8. Steering type, rack pinion. Tires. Front tire size, P225/55 HR18. Rear tire order code, nah. Rear tire size, P225/55 HR18. Spare tire order code, nah. Front tire order code, nah. Spare tire size, compact. Wheels. Front wheel material, aluminum. Rear wheel size, in, 18/7. Rear wheel material, aluminum. Spare wheel size, in, compact. Front wheel size, in, 18/7. Spare wheel material, steel. Suspension. Suspension type, rear, cont, multi-link. Suspension type, rear, multi-link. Suspension type, front, cont, strut. Suspension type, front, strut. Safety features. Safety. Airbag frontal driver, yes. Airbag frontal passenger, yes. Airbag passenger switch, on/off, no. Airbag side body front, yes. Airbag side body rear, no. Airbag side head front, yes. Airbag side head rear, yes. Brakes ABS, yes. Child safety rear door locks, yes. Daytime running lights, yes. Traction control, yes. Night vision, no. Rollover protection bars, no. Fog lamps, yes. Parking aid, no. Tire pressure monitor, yes. Backup camera, yes. Stability control, yes. Other features. Electronic stability control, escape. ABS and driveline traction control. Side impact beams. Dual stage driver and passenger seat mounted side airbags. Emergency SOS. Lane change assist, LCA, blind spot. Forward collision mitigation, FCM, and rear cross traffic alert. Lane departure warning, LDW, lane departure warning. Low tire pressure warning. Dual stage driver and passenger front airbags. Curtain first and second row airbags. Airbag occupancy sensor. Driver knee airbag. Rear child safety locks. Outboard front lap and shoulder safety belts incorporated. Rear center 3. Backup camera. Front camera. Left side camera. Right side camera. Warranty. Basic miles/km, 60,000. Basic years, 5. Corrosion miles/km, 100,000. Corrosion years, 7. Drivetrain miles/km, 100,000. Drivetrain years, 10. Roadside assistance miles/km, unlimited. Roadside assistance years, 5. Other specs. Electrical. Maximum alternator capacity, amps, 130. Trailering. Weight distributing hitch, max tongue weight. Pounds, 150. Dead weight hitch, max tongue weight. Pounds, 150. Maximum trailering capacity, pounds, 1,500. Weight distributing hitch, max trailer weight. Pounds, 1,500. Dead weight hitch, max trailer weight. Pounds, 1,500. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross has an adventurous style, but its running gears strictly ordinary. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross is a familiar name on a new crossover SUV. New and improved are not necessarily synonymous. The 2020 Eclipse Cross earns 4.6 out of 10 on our scale. For 2020, the Eclipse Cross gets a new SP trim that adds carbon effect accents and slots between the base and mid-tier SE trims. A panoramic sunroof and roof rails have also been added as an option to the SE trim, and active safety features have been made standard on the SE and up. With sharp looks, the Eclipse Cross is immediately appealing from a distance, but closer inspection tells a different tale. It's undoubtedly handsome, but some of the details and trim pieces that adorn the exterior are not up to snuff. The interior is a similar story, with questionable plastics and cheap-feeling cloth on base trims. A standard touchscreen infotainment system is nice but can be a pain to use. Despite its sporty looks and former sports car name, the Eclipse Cross is not particularly athletic, with a 1.5-liter turbo 4 as standard with just 152 horsepower and a continuously variable transmission (CVT) as the only gearbox. Front-wheel drive is standard and all-wheel drive is optional, but the Eclipse Cross is not in a hurry to go anywhere fast, nor is it very quiet inside or a deft handler. At around 26 miles per gallon combined on average, the Eclipse Cross isn't notably efficient either. Starting at nearly $24,000, the Eclipse Cross is decently equipped, with Bluetooth, automatic climate control, touchscreen infotainment with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a good 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty, but better, and more satisfying, deals exist if you know where to look. Thankfully, active safety features like automatic emergency braking and automatic high-beam headlights are now available on the SE trim and up, but still absent on the base level. Those safety scores that do exist are promising, though, as the Eclipse Cross earned a Top Safety Pick award from the IS in 2019. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Styling. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross makes a visual statement, but doesn't follow through with a coherent look. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross is a sharp-looking SUV, but suffers at the detail level. We give it 4 out of 10 for its overall design. Mitsubishi has adopted a signature front end that's unique, like Lexus or Nissan. It's starting to grow on us. The Eclipse Cross wears its sheet metal well, but it's in the details that things get questionable. The chrome trim adorning the front and rear is passable at best, and while the face is attractive, the tail is a bit of a mess with its split rear window and full-width taillight design. It seems most of the design budget was spent outside, because the interior looks like it's from a much older SUV. No design element is particularly inspired or original, and the more basic materials are not well hidden or in short supply. A panoramic sunroof does brighten up the otherwise dark experience but eats into already limited headroom for taller passengers. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Performance. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross sports a decent platform but an unimpressive powertrain. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross offers a popular powertrain setup that lacks the execution of rivals. We give it 4 out of 10 for its anemic engine and transmission. The only powertrain available in the Eclipse Cross is a 1.5-liter turbo 4 that makes 152 horsepower and is mated to a CVT and front or optional all-wheel drive. That's par for the course for small crossovers, but the lack of power and indecisive CVT makes the Eclipse Cross slower than competitors by a decent margin. A lack of power generally comes with a gain in fuel economy these days, but that's not the case here either. The lone bright spot of the Eclipse Cross's driving experience is the steering feel and confident ride, but excessive road noise and the trademark CVT droning were present at highway speeds, and braking sensitivity was on the high side of comfortable. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Comfort and Quality. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross isn't as spacious or comfortable as even some smaller crossovers. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross has plenty of exterior style, but cuts corners on comfort and quality. We give it 4 out of 10 here. Wedges are great for leverage, or style, but not so much for comfort. The Eclipse Cross is a testament to this, with a sharp exterior that's not so impressive inside. front seats are supportive enough but not well bolstered for lateral support, and both buckets are manually adjustable, with power only available on the top trim and only for the driver's seat. The rear seat is best for 2 adults, or even better, kids, and while it has the ability to slide forward and aft and recline, the headroom is limited, and the legroom is average. Behind the rear bench, there are 22 cubic feet of cargo room, but the load floor is 4 inches higher than the passenger seat floor, creating an odd space when the seats are pushed forward. With the rear bench flat, cargo space improves to 48 cubic feet, but some smaller crossovers like the Honda HR-V offer more space inside. Material quality is another gripe of ours, for while competitors used soft-touch materials and other finer trim to hide cost-cutting, Mitsubishi seems to wear cheap plastics and cloth as a badge of pride. Leather and other trim on high. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Safety. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross includes standard safety gear on an additional trim this year but lacks complete safety scores. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross lacks complete safety data, so we're unable to give it a score in this category. However, what safety data does exist is encouraging, and active technologies have been added to more trims for 2020. This year, the Eclipse Cross gets automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warnings, and automatic high-beam headlights as standard on the SE trim as well as the top-tier cell. That still leaves 2 trims without it, but it's better than premium only. While no 2020 data is available, and the NHTSA has never crash-tested the Eclipse Cross, the 2019 model did earn a Top Safety Pick award from the IS, so we imagine the expanded active technology won't hurt ratings. Headlights were rated only acceptable and poor for both the standard and upgraded versions. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Features. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross isn't well equipped or cheap enough to stand out over competitors. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross has a strong warranty and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, but lacks much more in the way of content. We give it 6 out of 10 for features. At around $23,000 to start, the Eclipse Cross S is a value-oriented model, with few creature comforts beyond a 7.0-inch touchscreen, 1 USB port, and Bluetooth. The model adds 18-inch wheels as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, satellite radio, heated front seats, voice recognition, and multiple front USB ports as well as some black trim pieces inside and out. A new SP, or Special Edition, trim joins the lineup and adds sporty styling cues like carbon-style grille and mirror accents, a bigger spoiler, and unique badging. The mid-tier SE now includes the aforementioned active safety features, and the option for a panoramic sunroof, as well as leather seats and steering wheel, chrome styling, automatic climate control, keyless entry, and keyless ignition. Top-tier cell modules add paddle shifters, LED headlights, power adjustability for the driver's seat, and a head-up display and multi-view camera system. Front-wheel drive is standard across the range, while all-wheel drive can be had on any model. The Eclipse Cross ranges from as low as $23,000 to over $30,000, but with more space, power, features, and better quality, many rivals make more sense for the money. 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Fuel Economy. The 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross is only average in terms of efficiency despite its small engine and lack of power. Though down on power, the 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross isn't efficient enough to make up for the difference. We give it 5 out of 10 here. For 2020, the EPA rates the base front-wheel drive Eclipse Cross at 26 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, 27 combined. Compared to rivals that offer more power and better fuel economy from similar powertrains, that's just average in our eyes. All-wheel drive drops those numbers each by 1 to 25/28/26 of a mile per gallon, and while it does have turbo power, only regular gasoline is required.